Good morning, children. I'm your EVS teacher, and today I'll be teaching you EVS Chapter 1, that is Family Resemblance and Traits. Family, a group of people living together, sharing joys and sorrows, and related to one another, is called a family. The number of members in a family may vary depending on whether it is a nuclear family or a joint family. Family resemblance and traits. Sometimes members of a family share some similarities. The color of the eyes or hair and so on may be the same. This is called family resemblance. At times, they also might have the same habits or characteristics. These are called family traits. The family tree. Mohan is a member of a joint family. Here is his family tree. Mr. and Mrs. Rajnandan are the head of the family. They are having 3 children: Lalit, Govind, Natraja. Lata is Lalit's wife, Punita is Govind's wife, and Sugandha is Natraja's wife. Lalit and Lata are having one child, Mohan. Govind and Punita are having 2 children, Revati and Rohan. Natraja and Sugandha are having one child, Kanchan. Now, try to answer the questions given below. What is the relation between Mohan, Revati and Kanchan? Question number 2. How are Lalit, Govind and Natraja related? Question number 3. Who is Govind's father? And question number 4. Who are Revati's uncles and aunts? Family resemblance. Children often acquire the features and traits of their parents. If a parent has a pointed nose or big eyes, one of the children or all the children are likely to have the same kind of nose or eyes. In the Rajnandan family, there are many similarities. The members appear alike in many ways. Lalit and Govind are tall, lean, and dark complexioned, like Mr. Rajnandan, whereas Natraja is fair like Mrs. Rajnandan. Mohan looks like his father. He walks and talks like him too. He and his cousin Revati are fond of playing football. Kanchan is very talkative and has large blue eyes like her mother. At times, children may look different from their parents. They may have features which do not match with their parents. They may have acquired them from their grandparents or at times even from their great grandparents. For example, no one in the Rajnandan family has curly hair, but Revati does. She has acquired this from her grandmother on the mother's side, that is, from her nani. Everyone is unique, although we inherit many features from our parents and grandparents. Each one of us looks different or unique from the others. The only exception is in the case of identical twins, where we find that there is no difference and it is hard to say who is who. The reason for this unique look could be because we inherit some features from one parent and others from the other parent, and yet some more from our grandparents. So, all these different features help the individual to get a new and unique identity. Twins. Twins are 2 children born at the same time to the same mother. They can be identical or fraternal, non-identical. Identical twins not only look alike but they also act alike and behave more or less in a similar way. Fraternal or non-identical twins do not look alike but they may act and feel the same. Family traits. Besides their looks, members in a family may also have similar tastes, habits, preferences, and temperaments. Resemblance occurs within a family, but the nature and the way one behaves can be learnt from people outside the family. Children copy the dressing style and other characteristics of people they admire. They mostly adopt the aesthetic sense and ethical values prevalent in the family. However, this may not always be true because they learn a lot from their environment also. The Rajanandan family is known for its good behavior and polite language. There is also a great inclination for art and music in the family. The children take drawing and music classes. Mohan is a born artist and can draw perfect portraits and landscapes. Adopted children. Some families have adopted children. These adopted members may not possess any resembling features of the family members, but with the passage of time, they certainly take up their characteristic traits. Displaced, shifted, migrated, or transferred. Human nature is greatly influenced by the surrounding environment. When someone gets separated from the usual atmosphere, some changes can develop in his or her behavior and mannerisms. This is due to the changed atmosphere and company of new people. Many people are forced to leave their homes due to natural disasters such as flood, earthquake, tsunami, drought, riverbank erosion, and landslide. The government supports and helps them to settle in other places. When such re-establishments take place, we say that the people have been displaced. Rukmani sells vegetables and fruits in the nearby market. She, with her family, had to move away from their home in the village when there was a drought. Her husband, who was once a farmer, now works in a cloth mill in the city. Her children, who enjoyed a simple life in the village, now struggle for a decent life in the city. People change their homes and native place due to various reasons, like a job change, expanding family, or to live independently. When people move to another place or house due to the above mentioned reasons, we say that they have shifted. Karan's life is now completely changed because his family has shifted to a new house. He is now a member of a nuclear family and feels lonely. He has made friends at the new place. They play in a nearby park every day. He has started liking the new neighborhood but misses his cousins and old friends. Due to socio-economic reasons like building of dams, roads, etc., people living in villages have to leave their homes. Sometimes big companies buy the land to set up an industry. Slum dwellers keep changing their places as their homes are unauthorized. In all such cases, we say that the people have migrated. Shambhu is a mason and works for a contractor. He is a young man who had migrated from his village to Delhi when the government decided to build a dam there. He lives in a slum and keeps changing his home due to the removal of slums from various places. Life is quite hard for him and his family. When someone is asked to move from one city to another or from one office to another in order to meet the requirements of the organization where he or she works, we say that the person has been transferred. Mr. Srinivasan had shifted to Delhi from Hyderabad with his family many years ago. This was because he was promoted and transferred from the place where he used to work. Recently, Neetu's youngest uncle Rajesh was transferred to Kolkata, so he left his home in Delhi and went there with his wife and daughter. His daughter is finding it difficult to adjust in the new place and misses her Delhi family.